Sometimes I let other people's actions affect me more than I want to admit. Someone doesn't respond the way I hoped. Someone changes their mind. Someone says something that stays in my head for days. Someone walks away, and suddenly I'm questioning myself, wondering what I did wrong or what I could have done differently. And sometimes I forget something very simple. Other people are allowed to make their choices, and I am allowed to decide what those choices mean to me. Epictetus, one of the most important teachers of Stoic philosophy, spent much of his life thinking about this very idea. He believed that while I cannot control what happens outside of me, I can work on how I respond to it. One of his most famous teachings begins with a simple distinction. Some things are within our control, and some things are not. It sounds simple, but living it is much harder because I want to control what people think of me. I want to control whether someone stays. I want to control how a conversation ends. I want to control whether my plans work out. I want to control whether tomorrow goes the way I imagined. And when I can't, I sometimes turn that uncertainty inward. Maybe I wasn't good enough. Maybe I said the wrong thing. Maybe I should have tried harder. Maybe if I had done something differently, the outcome would have changed. But what if it wouldn't have? What if some things simply happen because other people have their own choices, their own fears, their own priorities, and their own paths? Epictetus reminds us that we don't have to take responsibility for things that were never ours to control. And I think there is something incredibly freeing about that. If someone doesn't understand me, I don't have to spend the entire night trying to convince them. If someone chooses to leave, I don't have to chase them down the road. If someone doesn't recognize my worth, I don't have to spend my life proving it. And if something doesn't go according to plan, maybe it doesn't mean that I failed. Maybe it simply means that life went in a different direction. That doesn't mean I won't feel disappointed. Of course I will. I'm human. I will still have moments when someone's words hurt. I'll still feel disappointed when something I wanted doesn't happen. I'll still wish some things had turned out differently. Stoicism isn't about pretending I don't have feelings. Maybe it's about learning not to let every feeling make the decision for me. I can be hurt without becoming bitter. I can be disappointed without giving up. I can care about someone without chasing them. I can love someone and still accept that I cannot control what they choose. And perhaps, most importantly, I can stop making someone else's behavior a measurement of my worth. That's something I need to remind myself of sometimes. My worth doesn't increase because someone chooses me, and it doesn't disappear because someone doesn't. I am still me when someone loves me. I'm still me when someone leaves. I'm still me when someone understands me. And I'm still me when they don't. Maybe that's where some of our peace comes from. Not from getting everyone to treat us the way we want to be treated, but from realizing that our peace cannot depend entirely on how other people behave. There will always be things I can't control. People will change their minds. Plans will fall apart. Some doors will close. Some answers will never come. And I may never understand why certain things happened the way they did. But I can still choose what I do next. I can take a breath. I can step back. I can let myself feel what I feel without allowing it to become my entire world. And I can remind myself that someone else's decision does not have to become the definition of my life. Maybe that's the quiet strength Epictetus was trying to teach. Not that I should stop caring, but that I should stop handing over the parts of myself that I actually have the power to protect. My attention, my choices, my response, my peace, those are still mine. So tonight, I'm going to let some things be outside of my control. I'm not going to chase every answer. I'm not going to replay every conversation. I'm not going to spend another night trying to understand someone else's choices. Some things belong to other people, and some things belong to me. I'll take care of what is mine, and I'll let the rest be. Maybe I don't need to control the world around me to feel okay. Maybe I just need to stop letting the world decide how I feel about myself. Until tomorrow, the letters at midnight.